Hey, we're here with Jason Allen, PR specialist at Capcom, who is going to show us a brand new little surprise Capcom has for folks on the Wii, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for WiiWare. So Jason, take it away. What is this?
Well, this is pretty awesome because we've been hearing from the fans for a very long time that they would love to see something like this on the Wii. So we went back to the think tank, crunched a little numbers, saw what we can do, and this is what you got. You got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney coming out on WiiWare. This first one hits January 2010. And then we have the next two hitting every other month. So what you're going to have is March comes and you have Justice for All hitting. And then in May, you're going to have Trials and Tribulations.
Now, obviously this was a DS game. The DS had 2 screens and touchscreen support and a very specific way of playing the game. How are you guys translating this to the Wii?
So with the Wii remote here, there's no pointer activity, but what you do have is your D-pad where you can select through all your various options, and then you can toggle over to your little bundle of evidence. So as Mike is playing through here and he's playing through the story, he'll have an opportunity, just like in the DS game, to confront the witnesses on the stand with various pieces of evidence that he has. And it's at those situations that he can actually carry out that iconic move, coined by Phoenix Wright, and yell objection, swing his Wii remote, and physically carry out that move and confront people with evidence that he has. So he's going to give his testimony just like in the DS game, and it runs through the first time, and then you'll have the opportunity to go back over it and pick it apart. So basically this first court scene that we have from the original game, Phoenix Wright, this is his first time litigating in court. He's trying to protect his friend Butts, who's been falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit. His ex-girlfriend was murdered, and they seem to think they have a motive, seeing as she dumped him very shortly before this happened. So Phoenix Wright wants to take the opportunity to defend them, especially because Butts is the reason why he even became a lawyer in the first place. So Butts is always getting himself in trouble, so Phoenix Wright has to step in and basically clean this guy's act up. So just like all the other Phoenix Wright games, you realize who the villain is in the beginning. We see who commits the murder. So as a user, you're guiding Phoenix Wright with his abilities to the truth.
Now, when you are doing the activities that you would do in the second screen, how do you do that when you're playing?
You can press people by hitting the minus button. You can either hit minus or you can wiggle the Wii remote, and that will force him to divulge more details. And when those details drop, that's how you come upon new pieces of evidence and new clues that can lead you to very fruitful contradictions. And just for anybody who's not familiar with an Ace Attorney game, your role as a defense attorney here is to, these people are lying, and it's your responsibility to show that they are lying based on what you know and what evidence you have. And like they always say, the devil is in the details. So some of the most smallest subtle pieces of information that get said can be very valuable in blowing open the case. And as you can see, the screen right here basically explains what's going on. Swing the Wii remote like you're presenting evidence to do just that. So you have your collection of evidence here. And although functionally this might actually hurt us here because the evidence we're presenting might not necessarily sync up with what's going on, but at that opportunity you can swing that remote and confront the witness with this piece of evidence that you have. But if you're wrong, as it gets noted here, you lose an exclamation point, which basically is your representation of your life bar, or the opportunity you have to get to the bottom of the truth.
And so in terms of content, the whole first game is in here, but there's a slight difference, right?
Right. So what you're going to get in January in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is episodes 1 through 4. Now, some people may remember when this came to the U.S. on DS, there was an extra bonus case, right? That case will be available for download through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney in May. So it'll be actually downloadable content for the game. It's only going to cost like $1. But it's a great value. It's only 1,000 Wii points, which is $10 USD. Classic titles. What better way to prep for the launch of Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, coming February 16, 2010.
Very subtle. Thank you. And so, all right, so the game's coming out early next year, and it sounds like the whole series is going to be there, right?
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney hits in January. Justice for All hits in March. And then skip a month, and then in May you got Trials and Tribulations. We are missing Apollo Justice. No word on that one yet. I know people have been asking me about that one tonight, but you know, based on the feedback I've gotten, people have been asking about Apollo Justice. I don't know. I might have to take that back to the team. Let the team know that people are interested in seeing that one as well.
All right. Well, thank you, Jason, and everybody. That is your very first look at Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on WiiWare. Look for more in the game very soon, and look for it in January.